bed with my cock. All right, Joey Coco Diaz. Joey Coco Diaz is a comedian. And listen to some of his stuff. You know, I've talked a little bit on the Robcast about being, like, sometimes I thought, you know, some kids, and most people don't understand this, whenever you come from a normal, quote-unquote normal, what the fuck is normal anyway? From an honest family, that these things like taking things from other people, or if someone leaves something out at the bus station and it's not yours, and because it's made out of gold, does that mean you can keep it? Well, there are a lot of these open rules in some societies, and I don't know, some kids are not taught right out of the gate the difference between right and wrong. Maybe they're taught the difference between how you can get away with some shit and how not to do some shit, or you will get caught. See, that's a big difference now. And what makes me feel better a little bit about my upbringing and talking about it on you know, honesty, on about you know, taking things that are not yours, that everything in this world is basically made out of the same thing, in my opinion. Okay, in my belief is that there is one thinking substance that permeates and penetrates the universe, right? And this is an intelligent substance. There's one thinking substance that permeates and penetrates the universe. That includes you and I, okay? And a thought created in this substance can create the thing that is thought. Period. Because that means you get what you give. Whatever you put out there is what comes back to you. You put good things out there, good things come back to you. If you project goodness, goodness will come back to you. If you project sickness and poverty and that's all you ever talk about, then you're probably going to be broke and you're probably going to be sickly. But it made me feel a little bit better listening to some comedians like Joey Coco Diaz. I don't know if you all have Pandora, but you can listen to it. Just type in Joey Coco Diaz on Pandora. Or, I mean, he's, better yet, right here at Spreaker Podcast, listen to Joe Rogan Experience, any of them with Joey Coco Diaz. He's an awesome comedian now that, you know, he's older, he's matured, but he's lived a life. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I'm saying. And he's totally 100% honest about everything that he's done and what he's gone through and everything like that in his life. And and things like that, and sending some love to Joey Coco Diaz for people that can be honest about things like that. Because it's tough for me. It's tough for me to realize that, hey, guess what, dumbass? Being addicted to Vicodin pills and Somas and taking 800 or 900 pills a month over a period of 8 years, I probably can't count the times that I fucking OD'd and just fell asleep and did wake back up. You know, so whenever now, every single day that I do wake up, and it's been 16 years plus since I've taken a pill, you know, then every single day that I do wake up and I do not have to battle any of those demons, I feel like fucking Superman, like a superhero. Like, the Robcast can definitely change the motherfucking world. And see, that's the power that you have to believe in yourself. Is that you, your voice, your opinions, your views, they can change the world. Because way too motherfucking easy is it. Lazy motherfucking people just go with the flow, right? And this goes right along. Lazy people, it goes right along with the people that are so competitive. Keeping up with the Joneses. I gotta get a new car to keep up with the Joneses next door. You know what I mean? Did you see my new watch? Did you see my Mercedes-Benz? Did you see my new Corvette? Yeah, everyone saw it. Nobody's really that fucking impressed that the bank owns a bunch of shit that you possess. Okay? But just talking, that's a lazy person can just throw money at something. You know what I mean? It takes a creative person. It takes the creative mind mind and stepping up to the creative plane, to not have any of those competitive worries to where you're keeping up with the Joneses, because you know and I know that while other competitive people are just competing with each other, that creative people are on a whole nother level. We're creating things and we're sharing them. And while competitive people compete, they're normally competing for the things that we creators create. So the different ways of thinking and laziness and being competitive and being creative, it's a matter of applying your time differently. You hear me what I'm saying? It's a matter of doing what you believe in and doing what you love. And it's a matter of this. Lazy people, they just go with the flow. These competitors that are just, keeping up with the Joneses, fucking yes man, that are just going with the flow. It's so much easier, right, just to glance online and go with whatever's on there, whatever you see, than to do some investigating and to think about things and to form an opinion for yourself. You know what that requires? For you to think about things for yourself and you to be honest and for you to create an opinion based on your views and your honest fucking insight. It's laborious. It's hard on the brain. And it's hard for a frail mind to comprehend some of these things that I'm saying. But I can tell you that, it's tough. It's tough to try to convince people that, you really just have to surround yourself with people that you would aspire to become. And where do you find these people? Well, when you do find them, you keep up, you hang out, you keep that contact. Don't break that contact. And break that contact with the people that, I hate to say it, but they're just fucking dragging you down. Because you have to fill your place in the society, right? Or you become dead weight on society. And these people we have to fucking drag along with us. So you've got to fill that place in your society. I don't know when this became, what I was talking about, Joey Coco Diaz, and how he's honest. He's honest about how he robbed trains and stuff like that, burglarized them while they were moving, robbed. Hey man, I'm tired also of people using my name as a derogatory freaking bird. That means to take everything away from someone at gunpoint, man. Come on. When you rob someone, it should be good. Like, baby, I just robbed you. What's up? And she was like, ooh, I just got robbed, fool. Oh, I just got robbed so good. See, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, check out Joey Coco Diaz. I would listen to a couple of the Joe Rogan experiences with Joey Coco Diaz, because he's fucking a hoot. He's this dude that once you fucking, if you ever hung out with him, you'd be like, Uncle Joey, what's up? And actually, I think that's what all of his fans call him. That's what I called him on fucking Periscope. I used to get on there on the Periscope and just hang out for a minute or two and see what's up. What's up, Uncle Joey? You recognize him from TV and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to bring that up. I don't need to. He's fucking hilarious. He's one of the funniest comedians on the planet. So check out Joey Coco Diaz. One way or another. And you've seen him before, okay? But we're not going to talk about whatever, we'll talk about what's happening right now. And that's his comedy career and what's happening. And just the fact that I respect the man because he's honest. He inspires me whenever he tells true stories in his comedy act, or even if he made it up, okay? The fact that these things, and I don't think he's making this shit up, man. You listen to it and you let me know what you think, because it sounds like some real gritty shit that motherfuckers lived through, and he's got battle scars, and he's got, and he's able to talk. He's like I tell you all, you're fucking cheap therapy. That's sometimes why I get on here. You all are cheap therapy to get on here and run through some demons. And I bet you, it's said too, probably the same thing about comedians getting out there and airing out some of their demons and just letting everybody know, whew, wow, is great. So yeah, Joey Coco Diaz, or I don't know, are you dirty disappointed in the dirty dancing with the Little Miss Sunshine? My brain couldn't fucking put all that together. And I was glad, that my brother showed up, because I'm not going to, I can carry milk and stuff on my motorcycle, but I'm not going to yesterday. So I was like, my brother got off work, and I was like, hey man, give me a ride to up to Wally World to grab some milk and stuff. And that was an excuse just to get the fuck away from dirty dancing. So I did not, see how it ended. And I'm definitely not interested in trying to watch it again. But man, what a fucking disappointment, because it looked like it had like a couple of rays of sunshine through it. The Johnny was good. He was a great pick for the role. And I liked the mom. I liked the dad. Was he not? He wasn't. I don't know. Maybe we'll get back with what's happening. Who's tweeting about it, and who's Facebooking it, and see what other people think about that. Or send us RadioRobcast at gmail.com. RadioRobcast at gmail.com. You can actually be on the show. We'll do a little interview with you, or your views and your opinions. We're happy to express. Right here, Robcast. Robcast Radio all night, all day, baby. But yeah, we'll definitely listen to the audio on YouTube, Spreaker Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. Robert Cole at Robcast Radio on Twitter. Instagram, Radio Robcast at Instagram. Boom. So yeah, I've got a motorcycle shack full of motorcycles, and that means 4 motorcycle shed. And they're like, I was like, man, it's Thursday. I'm not even messing with draining the antifreeze out of the CBR and putting some fresh fluids in the CBR 600 F2 that's coming along very nicely, I might add. Went ahead and pulled the wheels off of it, put new tire. I could go over the list, but motorcycle maniacs know what's going on with the old CBR 600 F2. It is up for sale. If anyone wants a badass fucking 100 horsepower plus 300 under 400 pound motorcycle, then this is your baby. Her name is Candy, because she is sweet. But yeah, and then another bike, fucking A. Oh, that was the Maxim. I told you all about that. The sledgehammer smash therapy. Haven't sledgehammered it yet. 2 of the cylinders have broken loose. Came loose. Have leaked through. As far as Marble Mystery Oil sets on a cylinder. Once it leaks through, then you know that the rings are unstuck. So 2 cylinders are unstuck, 2 cylinders are still stuck. We'll see what happens with that thing. I put it back in the shop, in the shed, and forgot about it. But other than that, I got one of my neighbor's bikes in here that he bobbed it. Now I put a seat. That too, man. I don't know. It can be a little bit of a mess, and that's the whole point. Is that whenever, not that I'm at my wit's end, I'm just at a staging point, to where everything mechanically has come in for the CBR. Everything's together except for a couple of pins that I'll have to put in the front brakes. I'll get it to where I can ride it around, see how she sounds and feels and runs and rides, and then we will put it up for sale. But if I put a new dress on her, then that's another $1,000 right there. Boom. So if we keep her, we put all new plastics, and the price goes up, and away. So that's the thing. If someone could do that themselves, they're going to get them a